Welcome to the stage of history. I am your illustrious host, Kevin Uncanny Anytime. Welcome, y'all. I'm coming on here with a late one. Yep, and guess what? Since I'm saying that, and this is so-called pre-recorded, this is actually technically kind of live. Y'all. So I went out of town on short notice. Nothing bad. Just trying to give my son a little bit of some vacay action before he goes off to school. See something different. I've been working, been in the house a lot. So that's something that just wanted to try and do for him. But outside of that, there's miraculous things going on. Literally just got done having an interview with a possible new co-host. So now I'll have two. I'll have Pratch on Earth, and then I may have, drum roll please, I may have someone who said they were very open to it, but I encourage you guys to look her up, and it's on my stories, so you can check my stories. Her name is Nupur Unchained. Man, this interview is gonna trip y'all out. First of all, she's tying in a lot of she's tying in something that I never thought about, and she's got like a brand new niche. It's travel and mindset, and it's like it's a little bit of mental health, but yeah, very, very brilliant young woman. So man, I got two brilliant hosts on my hands, y'all. I'm gonna have to step my game up, okay? But today is here's what I want to tell you guys, okay? This is going to be something that is going to, I don't know how to make you feel. You know, those instances where people say, stop trying to change me, right? You say that in relationships mostly, but it's like, I'm me. I'm not trying to change, right? I'm not trying to change me. Well, the topic I got for you today is you're supposed to change. And that's 1,000, y'all. You're supposed to change. So if you're in a mindset where you are trying to be the same person that you were, in high school, that you were, in college, that you were, 5 years ago, yo, you gotta switch it up. There is no way 5 years ago that I would have been doing all of this stuff if I didn't go into the realm of thinking, yo, Kev, you gotta change. You gotta start making some changes. You gotta start understanding things differently. You got to start growing. As you grow, you are going to change. Please understand that. You're going to change. It's going to seem like a little bit, hey, I'm the same person. But no. 10 years ago, I sometimes go through my Facebook memories, y'all. And the stuff that I was saying, I'm like, what was I thinking, man? Now, in actuality, to be 100 real with y'all, sometimes, I would say 5-10 years ago, maybe, I would look at something that I would have like 13 years ago, and I would kind of laugh at it and be like, yep, that's me. But there's a few that have come through, and I'm like, wow, I've changed. I've grown a lot. I've been through a lot. And in that process, when you're going through difficulties, when you're growing through different things, you're supposed to change, y'all. You will need to be very open to feedback, to criticism, to haters, to even to good things sometimes is what you need to make sure that you are doing the best you can to understand that you're changing for the better. Understand that you're changing for the better, y'all. All those things that you go through, you're changing for the better, y'all. As long as you take what's happening, you look at it, you sit with it, and you really, really break it down and say, okay, is this an area of opportunity for me? For real? and really address that and really think about it. Because sometimes we get criticism or we get feedback and we don't like getting it. We don't want to face ourselves. We don't want to really think and be like, you know what? I do need to work on that. And one of the things that is an area of opportunity for me to be, totally transparent with y'all. Like I said, it's my communication with others. So that's something that's actively being worked on in my mind. Now, does that mean that I need to communicate with particular people? No, that's not saying that. But what it's saying is that I can be more effective in my listening, in my delivery of feedback. Like, that's what I'm talking about. And that can be across the board with the general populace, with anybody. It's not about just with your friends and family. It's generally, as I'm becoming uncanny, right? How am I speaking? How am I listening? Am I becoming more effective in that? Right? That's the key, y'all. So sometimes if somebody say, man, you really, you really be stumbling, or you really can't talk, or you really say a lot, really think about that. Really think about that. Don't be like, well, you don't talk and you don't blah, blah, blah. Don't get mad. Don't get mad. Because sometimes, even when somebody's poking fun at you and they're like, oh, you always say or blah, 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 or whatever the case may be, right? That's just a small, light example. You really need to look at that. And you need to check in with yourself and say, okay, who do I really want to become? And address what they said and say to yourself, is that something that I need to improve upon? Is that something that I truly think is going to help me become more effective in my field? That is incredibly important, y'all. It's very, very important. I used to not really take feedback lightly. I didn't. It was always well, but no, but you do this. And it's like, don't deflect. Or it's it's because don't make an excuse, right? Don't deflect. Don't make an excuse. Sometimes you just got to absorb it. Sit there, sit with it. Listen to it and just look at it and be like, okay, I'm gonna think about that. That's how I want you to respond the next time somebody gives you some critical feedback. I want you to be like, I'm gonna think about that. That's it. That's all you need to say. And then really think about it. Go back and think about it. Like, is what they said have some substance, right? Did what they say have any type of substance? And if you can really, really break it down and really deeply think about it and be like, you know what, but it could be better. It could be better. So let me think about it. That's going to completely change your life. Okay? If you were anything like me, that was a deflector and I used to get really upset, and totally flip it on people and be like, well, but you need to work on it and you need to work. It's like, nope. Now everything and everybody is a teacher to me. Everything and everybody, I can see where I can learn. It changes the entire landscape of your life after that. Especially when you meet the right person and they're like, whoa, this person's coachable. If they're in any realm of mentorship and they are in that realm of, yo, I can really help explode your life, you'll be happy you did this. Trust me. You will be very, very happy that you did this, because you're going to learn so much more by doing that. Not really judging what they do, who they are, what's going on. Just learning, just adapting, just absorbing, just listening, and then really analyzing the information and being like, oh, okay, you know what? I can get better at that though. I really can. And that's all you need to focus on. The other person is irrelevant. That message could be a message from God trying to tell you, hey, here's how I'm trying to help you. Here's what I'm trying to do. I need you to listen. Because sometimes he uses people that you may not like, so to see if you're just open to being receptive to messages. Sometimes it is going to come from somebody that irritates you. Sometimes it is going to come from somebody you don't like. But is that going to, are you going to allow that to hinder your progress? You can't. I'm telling you that right now. You simply can't. Don't do it. Don't do it. It will not serve you. And I know for a fact that's held me back in multiple occurrences, multiple instances, because I was a strong, what? I'm Kevin. Anytime, I'm the dude. What? I'm talented. I'm this, I'm that. If it don't come easy, I don't need it. It ain't supposed to work out then. Nope. Get out of that. And I grew out of that, y'all. I grew out of that. It took me some years. It was years ago, but it really changed the game for me when I just started being like, nope, I'm gonna just, you know what? I'm gonna stop rebuttaling so much. I'm gonna stop rejecting, deflecting so much. And I'm gonna just start listening. And then I'm gonna just focus on getting better so that my answer doesn't have to be immediate. My answer is through my actions. My answer now is how I'm responding to life. You will just see me get better after you give me particular feedback. You will just witness me grow after I get particular feedback. That's what's going to happen. I don't have to say anything. My actions are going to be loud. I'm going to come out of nowhere and strike like thunder and lightning and hit the ground and be gone. And be gone until I have to come back, right? And so I'm really encouraging you guys that resonate with this. Really take heed to it, man. Just start being real quiet when you get yelled at by your boss or you get really critical feedback, even if it's unwarranted, even if they are total goofballs, right? They're a total goofball and you're like, you can't light a candle to me, please. Even if they are, I'm telling you, just keep it real quiet and just be like, oh, okay. All right, I'm gonna work on that. And just move forward and work on it and get better at it. And then the next time they approach you, you will be better. That is the greatest response you can ever give, is becoming better. Because people love to go over the same stuff over and over and over again. Oh, you're not good at this. Oh, you're not good at this. Oh, you're not good at this. People love that. People love to do that. And as long as you stay in that loop, they'll have something to talk about. But if you jump out, if you break loose, if you go unchained on them, like Nippur, I love that, dude. She came with the Nippur Unchained. I'm like, come on, that name right there. What? Just the creation of it, y'all. I can feel it. It's weird. I can't even explain it, but it's something in the quantum realm where I'm like, ooh, I like it. I like the way it sounds. I like the way it was created. I like how it feels. It makes me feel like she knows that's her name, right? That's what it's got to be, y'all. You got to feel it. You got to actualize it, solidify it, poof, manifest it. This is me. And it's felt. And I'm telling you, that's what she had to do, because I feel it. And when you see me, Kevin, anytime, y'all, a lot of y'all know that's not even my real last name, but that's who I am. That's who I became. And then I added the uncanny in the middle, right? One day I just was like, yup. That's perfect. Kevin Uncanny Anytime. Welcome back. Here we go, y'all. So yeah, really consider that. Again, I'm going to get back to my son here. out here trying to give him a good show for before he goes back to school. And so keep this short and sweet. But hey, you're supposed to change. You're supposed to change. Don't get caught up in the, oh no, stop trying to, nope. Don't even think like that. Don't even think like that. If it is your spouse, if it is your girl, if it's your boyfriend, whoever, that person that you know they keep saying that, and you're like, why are you trying to change me? Yeah, because you're supposed to. Because you're supposed to. Give them an answer by becoming better. And that's I'm telling you, that's how you do it. All right. Love you guys. Thank you very much for sharing your energy with me. Okay. I got interviews coming out the woodwork, people. So keep looking. Every Tuesday is going to be an interview. And now on Thursdays, it's Kevin Pratch on Earth, y'all. We got great topics coming for you. Look out for those. All right. Definitely look out for the Mindset Matters Institute open enrollment. All right. Next week. And people are already reaching out. And that's not a game. People are already reaching out, jumping in ASAP. Like, nope, I want in now. I'm like, class don't start on the 1st. I want in now. I'm like, okay, well, class don't start on the 1st until the 1st. So they're like, yep, nope, but I just want to make sure I got my spot. So I'm extremely grateful for that. And it's through all of everything I've been through, and all of you guys that have been listening and sharing your energy with me. It's about all of us, y'all. And I really want to help you actualize who you are, because it's one of the greatest feelings you'll ever feel in your life. I promise you. When I walk in a place and I'm like, yeah, I'm Kevin Anytime. That's what I go by. Yeah. So you don't have to have like a moniker like that. But what I'm saying is, you want to come in and you want to be real solid, and it's you, and you know how you coming and what you coming with and what you bring. All right. You want to be real solid in that. So that's what it's all about. Helping the world find its purpose. And the purpose is to find yourself first. Then once you do that, then you can go into the realm of, oh yeah, here's what I want to do, right? Here's what's going on. Because that's going to help you to find it. That's going to help you actualize it into your mind and be like, oh yeah, so this is me, and now this is what I bring. It has to go in that order. Because if you don't, then you go into that goofball stuff that people are talking about, which I'm gonna talk about Friday, imposter syndrome. Like, what does that even mean, dude? What does that even mean? To me, it's like, yo, if you ever feel that, it must be you. You must be the imposter. And I'm standing on that 1,000, because I don't think I've ever felt like that before. And if I did, it's because I know I wasn't putting in work. And that's 100. That is 100, y'all. Okay. So go to the mindsetmattersmore.store, get some gear down the crown. All right. Never leave home without your crown on. Create your world. All right. Mindset matters more than anything else. Focus on the good. Love you guys. Have a fantastic rest of the night. Or whenever you're watching this, rest of the day, rest of the evening, rest of the afternoon. Anytime.